How you doing, guys? It's Thomas Nejman. I'm here for our Let's Play. We're going to be playing Tanks But No Tanks, an Atari game that came out in 1982 for the 2600. We're going to be on virtualatari.org playing a game emulator that's going to be able to allow us to play this game. Here you can see you can insert a cartridge with other multiple games on the website that are available to play. But here we're going to be playing Tanks But No Tanks. So basic idea is you're going to start down here where the one is, and you're going to move your guy around, your tank around, using the arrows and the space bar as your firing mechanism to take out the enemy tanks. There's going to be 5, I believe, on the board at one time, 20 per screen. And after you beat all 20, you'll be on to the next screen. So we'll give it a shot. We'll get going, and then we'll talk about it a little bit as we're playing. Okay. So you get 5 lives, moving around the screen here. You got to make sure that the enemies don't reach your home base, because if they do, it's game over. There's really no fast way to fire. You just kind of have to... So you get 100 points per kill on the enemy, and you get 200 points when you kill yourself. I believe there's a reason for that. After, giving it a couple tries, that I could see how killing yourself may benefit you to some extent, especially if there's a guy who's going after your final base, and he may be the last guy to get there. So that could be beneficial in that sense. Okay, here we go. We're cruising now. We knocked 5 off already. 5 at a time on the board. Right now we got 4. I don't think they'll add more. Okay, so this looks like 4 at a time on the board. Originally, from what I read, it was maybe you started off with 5. All right, I'm gonna have to get down here. This guy is getting close to my base. Oh, see, definitely very stiff when it comes to controls. You gotta be on with your aiming. We got guys coming both ways here. Okay, we got lucky there. That was a good shot. Now, the disadvantage with no rapid fire is purely the fact that you can't fire a shot and you just have to time it right. So if an enemy tank decides he's gonna, go up and move after the fact that you shot, you're already screwed. So the best way to do is to catch it. You also have to be careful that their shots don't hit you, because then you're gonna die. So we got 5 lives. I think I'm working on 4 here. We got 7 tanks left. 7 tanks left. And we'll be moving on to the next screen. Okay. So far, it looks good. Like I said, you can see right now with these little, the way you can get stuck on the screen there, pretty easy. You can get stuck on the wall real easy here. It almost seems like the enemy tanks move a little bit quicker than you, so you don't really have too much time to react. But, it's got to be a little bit hard. You can't make everything that easy. Definitely a little unpredictable in their movement. I have no clue when they're going to move down, up, down, left, right. I'm literally just guessing. We got 5 left. Oh, we got this guy coming for the base. He's going to get it. That's game over. All right. So initial, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the game. I wish I could get to the next level, but it reminds me of a really older game that originally came out with the Atari called Combat, which came out in '74. Combat was a game that had different game types within the game. It wasn't just solely this one game type where you had to move around, but there were a lot more opportunity for you to play with another player. That game, which was also based off of a black and white coin game, which came out in '74, which was called Tank, and another game in '75, which was called Jet Fighter. So, you see the correlation. There was set to be a release for Combat 2, which never came out. but ended up coming out, and that was planned for 83, and this game came out in 82. So whether people not think this is a sequel to the game Combat, that's up to them. But to me, it seems like a very similar game and a very good fit for it to be a sequel. Anyway, that's my review of Tanks But No Tanks. This is Thomas Nejman. Thank you guys and have a great day. All right.